Hey folks, it's Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Always thrilled to be with you at BangTheBook.com. Going to go off the beaten path a little bit here. Wrapping up 2018, looking forward to 2019. And we're going to go off the chart here a little bit. Let's go off track. We're going to talk about horse racing to a degree and maybe just try to throw something at you for those of you that really never get involved in horse racing. It's a real good opportunity. I think you can have some fun because I think you can utilize some of your sports handicapping skills when it comes to horse racing. You know, the horse racing player's mentality, oh, the favorite's 8-5, I'll beat that horse. Why? If you think the horse has got to fall down to lose, the same people want to beat that favorite are the same people laying 110 to win 100 -3 in a football game that's a coin flip. So if you've never got involved with horse racing, here are some subtle little things. Maybe slowly but surely just ease your way into it, but you'll find defined opportunities. You know, late in 2018, I mean, this has gone on forever. But boy, I'll tell you, pace does make the race. If you see nothing but speed in a race, play the closer. If you see only one speed horse in a race, play the lone speed. We'll give you some Christmas presents here. North American turf racing, if you see a European invader, flat out, those horses are better than the horses in North America, and they get Lasix for the first time. Always get that overlaid price because the cat will be out of the bag, but they'll pay a big number for you that first time out, and they win at an inordinate rate. The one thing I would tell you is keep it simple, stupid. Look for changes. That's what it's all about. When you're looking at a football game or a basketball game or a hockey game, you look for scheduling concerns, an advantage. Try to find the edge. Or you're trying to figure out what is the coach trying to do. Well, that's what goes on a daily basis in horse racing. You have to try to be Dr. Phil. You got to read between the lines. What is the trainer thinking? Because the trainer is always trying to put his horse in the best possible position to succeed. And in many cases, he's going to make a change. And the changes are some of the things that produce the biggest results for you. It could be Lasix, the anti-bleeding medication for the first time. It could be putting blinkers on. It could be taking blinkers off. It could be changing surfaces from turf to dirt. So the trainer is always the guy trying to tell you what you should be doing when you make your wagers. He's the coach on the football field. He's the coach at the racetrack. Always try to get between the trainer's ears. And then when you're reading the daily racing form, it's the Bible. They've got those stats for a trainer. First time blinkers on, first time blinkers off. The guy wins at a 28% clip. You can find some edges and some opportunities. You've got to read between the lines. And if you're just starting out, keep it simple. And the biggest change in all of sports is a first-time gelding. But beyond that, the biggest change that not a lot of people take into account, and watch for this, is a change of jockey. If a horse had a jockey on in the saddle for 8 races in a row, and it's a 6% jockey, and then they change to a 22% jockey, that horse is going to improve by 4 or 5 lanes simply because there's a better rider going to be steering the ship. So sometimes it's right there in front of you. There's just so much information on each and every race that you've got to try to dissect. But do it and utilize some of the things that you do when you handicap sports and bring it back into horse racing. Say, hey, what is the trainer thinking? Or what's the pace scenario? Changing tracks, changing services. Horse racing is so awesome. And the biggest challenge for the sport has long been to get a younger clientele. And in an information age, we see younger and younger people betting sports, and they know what they're doing. You got to get them involved with horse racing. And the bottom line is, in a 6-furlong race in 1 minute and 12 seconds, you can make a significant score. And it's about take your time, learn the ropes, call on someone with experience, and we think you'll be in for the treat of a lifetime. And if you're in, you're all in, because it's such a great sport and it's such a great challenge. It certainly puts a hook in you, and you'll love it and have the opportunity to win a little bit of money doing it as well. So in 2019, if you haven't played horses, give it a shot, and there's a lot of ways to get after it and have a lot of fun. Hey, listen, hope you had a wonderful 2018, and we're looking forward to big things at Bang the Book in 2019. Always thrilled to be on board the Sports Betting Podcast with our buddy Adam Burke. We invite you to follow along on Twitter at Bang the Book. Follow me on Twitter at Brian Blessing. Wishing you a wonderful, happy new year. From Las Vegas, I'm Brian Blessing.